Roman. No, Roman. He tricks Roman into opening the tomb and, getting the curse on himself so Navarro can kill him and take the money for himself. And, I thought that was a great twist. I thought that twist was perfect. It wasn't too overdone. It wasn't too, like, twist, 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 twist. I love that. I love that they had just, like, one really good twist that really, brought Navarro out as a really bad guy. And, then you had that final fight with him, which was great. It worked out so well. And just the story overall, I thought it worked a lot better in this game. I'm not saying that the second one wasn't good. I thought that the second one was great, but I just thought that this one, it really had a purpose. You had a purpose. You wanted to get there. It wasn't like a chore. You were really working towards it. Now, to Uncharted 2 with the story of this game, I have to say, it is fantastic. It is amazing. But it had too many things that were overdone, like the sex jokes. They could have stopped with that, really. I mean, every 2 seconds, it just got... Oh my god, it was annoying. Like, at first, it was just like, that's funny. And then it was just like... Again. But, I mean, the overall story in this game was quite nice. I could have done with a little less twists. I thought that they were kind of pushing that. But, I mean, overall, the twists, some of the twists in this game were really twists. Like, I kind of saw the Flynn thing coming. He just didn't seem like a good guy. But the thing with, Lazarevich betraying, Flynn, I honestly didn't see that coming. I don't know how I didn't see that coming, but I did. I thought that was a really good one. And then, all the Chloe crap. I just wish she wouldn't have even been a character. I just do not like Chloe. I mean, I do agree that she brought a whole new element to the game, but she just... It's just like, oh, you're gonna keep saving her even though she's betrayed you, like, what, 5 times? 5 times. Like, what the heck? No, that's not an actual number, that's just an estimate. But, like, yeah, that was ridiculous. The overall story, trying to, follow Marco Polo's trail, I thought that was really interesting, hearing all that stuff. And how he figured it all out, that was really cool. So, yeah, overall the story is good in this game, but there was just too many things overdone. Blech. Now, on to the soundtrack. I know I don't really do soundtrack normally, but I'm gonna do it this game, in this comparison. I love the sounds in this game. Like, the music, that's what I'm talking about. That's what I'm talking about, the music. It really fit the environments. It did. Like, oh my gosh, the sound was great. It fit the environment so well. Like, it just made the environments it just made it even better. It did. And, I just thought that the sound, the songs in this game really fit this better than the songs in this fit this. I'm not saying that the songs in this didn't fit this, but I don't know, I just thought that the music fit this a lot better. This game still did have great music, though. I will give it that this game's music was fantastic, but it didn't fit it as well. That was just a little nitpicky thing that I had to go into. Now, this is going to be the final category, because I don't really feel like going into all the details. But, the final category, where I'm comparing both of them together, gameplay. Now, this is one where this game shines. This game's gameplay is great. I'm going to go ahead and talk about this one, though. Oh. This game's gameplay is great. It's fantastic. But it did have some flaws. Some of the, platforming areas felt a little... felt a little slippery and not as tight as it could have... Sorry. Not as tight as it could have been. That kind of bothered me. But the thing is, this game didn't have that much not that much platforming, so it was whatever. When you got past the platforming and got back to the combat, it was great. Except for the fact that the grenades were a separate freaking ammo. That was a little confusing. That kind of bothered me. But I got over that quick when I was playing this. Because, I played this way before I played Uncharted 2. Like, I got this was my 3rd PS3 game, I think. It's great. Because when I got my PS3, all I got was Little Big Planet and Oblivion. And then when I got online, I was just like, Uncharted. I heard of that from P-Door. So then I was like, I'll try the demo. I tried the demo. I'm not even kidding. You can go ask VG right now. I literally played that demo 400 times. 400 times. No, not literally, but it was it's a fun level. That they picked a good level for that, and I'm glad they didn't pick something like in the later parts of the game, because in the later parts of the game there's a lot more platforming. Again, but yeah, I thought for the beginning half of the game there was a lot of platforming and a lot of like puzzle work and stuff that and then when it got to the mid half of the game, or the mid part of the game, I was just like, where'd all the platforming and stuff go? It's combat. I liked that because the combat in this game was good. It did take a little bit too many bullets to kill some people, but honestly, I liked that. I actually loved the combat in this game. I'm thinking about going back and playing it again. I'm not even kidding. I'm thinking about going back and playing this game again. But yeah, I probably will, like 4 times before Uncharted 3. I want to get to like 30 playthroughs before Uncharted 3 comes out. And I'm trying to get this to 25 at least. I don't know. I'm probably going to play this or this tonight. Like, over. I'm going to probably play one of these two while watching Ghostbusters, because I love Ghostbusters. But yeah, the gameplay in this is phenomenal. I could play this over and over. I did play this over and over. I'm going to go back on my old account and platinum this. Because, but then I have to find the trophy, the treasures. But, besides that. But, yeah, so the gameplay in this was really good. I did like that. It had some flaws with the platforming, and it didn't really combine them too well. So I'm going to take off a little points for that. It didn't combine gameplay and... It didn't combine platforming, puzzles, and combat too well. But honestly, I can look at... Because when the combat was there, loved it, loved the combat. I really can't... everybody complains about the too many bullets thing. I didn't think that. Like, I mean, sometimes, but I kind of liked it because it gave it that sort of unrealistic feel, which I love. And so did the platforming, how you could jump so far and not die. I love that. But yeah, that was one thing. I just, the one little thing, the platforming and they didn't combine it too well in this game. That's it. Now this game, I have I've got no complaints about the combat in this game. I'm not even kidding. The gunfights and the platforming and puzzles mixed together perfectly. The gunfights were fun and long. The platforming was fun. I mean, it had no problems, you know. Some people complained about it, like, you know, it should be more like Assassin's Creed platforming. No. Hold down a button and platform. That's not platforming. That's holding down a button. This game, you actually had to, you know, aim where you wanted to go, like aim with this, and then hit X at least. In Assassin's Creed, you hold X, and it does it for you. So innovative. Anyway, yeah. The platforming, I had no problems with the platforming, no problems with the cover. Okay, I will say this, every now and then, it would get you into the wrong cover, but that only happened like once to me, or twice at most. And it wasn't even that big of a problem, because you could just switch right around. So the cover, I had no problem with cover in this game. Everybody else did, I didn't. I don't see why. But, yeah, so the cover in this game, fantastic. The combination of platforming and gunplay, great. The gunplay itself, all the guns worked fantastic. That's another thing with the first game. The guns, it seemed like the automatics were a little weird. I don't know, I used pistols throughout the entire game in the first game. But yeah, in this game the guns were a little evened out a little better, and there was a little more guns. They did take away one gun. Wait, what gun did they take away from the first game? I'm pretty sure they took away a gun, didn't they? I feel like they took away a gun. Or am I? Yeah, the grenade launcher. I preferred the grenade launcher in the first game to the M32 hammer, because it wasn't so boom, 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 boom. You know, it was boom, reload, boom, like a grenade launcher should be, my opinion. But yeah, that's my only complaint with this. Now oh, one more thing I want to talk about, the treasures. They had like 101 in this game. They had 60 in this game. In this game, they were all hidden on the ground. In this game, the treasures were hidden on the ground and up on ceilings, and you'd have to like shoot them down. I thought that was awesome, the way that they combined it. You know, on the ground to like you have to actually look around the environments to see if you see anything like blinking. But that was yeah. So it's kind of a hard thing to say, and also, this game takes up a gig. This game takes up like 2 megabytes, huh? But anyway, This game also had multiplayer and co-op, which I